Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have got my March favorites for you. I have got a bin of a bunch of stuff that I'm very excited about. Almost all of these are new favorites, first time favorites. Excuse me, sir. Come on. Yes, when you interrupt the video, you then have to say hi. Come on. Oh, just my little bug. He's definitely a March favorite. Oh yeah. Did you want to go for a walk? We'll go after I film this video, okay? So I have got a huge box here of products that I'm really excited about. Obviously they are my March favorites and I want to show them all to you, so we're just going to get right into it, and I'm just going to like go in and pull them out one at a time, and I am not going to really look at what I'm pulling out. So first one, this is a big one. So I got this one first. This is the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream, also pronounced Boom Boom Cream, I think is how they want you to say it. It is by the brand Sol de Janeiro. I love this. I actually found their body wash because of Tati, and I know she likes this as well. The scent is like pistachio caramel. It literally smells like the most beautiful beach in the entire world. Like, I can't even explain how good this smells. If you like sweet but like beachy scents, just like, I just want to live in a place where it smells like this all the time. So, and it's also like firming and all that good stuff. So I totally love that. I'm also really in love with my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray for the days when my skin is more combination. It has been really dry recently though, and when it is dry, I like to use my Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I love this. This is like a sample that I got, and it's almost gone, so I need to get the full size, which I am going to purchase because I love it so much. But I've been using these two, and my skin weirdly has been between combination and dry. So I actually used both of these today. I kind of sprayed this in my T-zone, and then I did this like on the perimeter of my face because I just need two different setting sprays right now. I love the All Nighter. You guys know I had never really tried this before. I picked it up last month and I'm a big fan of it. I love that it doesn't really smell like anything, and I think it does a really good job on locking your makeup in and setting it into place. When I've been using this, my makeup really hasn't been moving. It's making me wonder how I went so long without it, but I'm so thankful that I have it now. I love this for making my makeup melt into my skin a little bit better and give my skin that like little hydration boost that it needs some days. So those are my two favorites in terms of setting sprays. Then you guys are going to be floored. My skin, like I said, it's been really dry recently, and so I went to my skincare drawer because pretty much all my skincare right now is for oily skin because my skin is combination oily, always has been. Recently it's been changing, and so I reached in my drawer and I was like, what do I have this for hydration? And I found my e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer. This is pretty thick. If you see when I pump it out, it like kind of comes out thick, and then you can like almost see it, like you can get peaks. It's like, I mean, it's thick, it's not light, but it's non-greasy, and it's been soaking into my skin really well. And honestly, when I've been using this, my makeup has been applying really great. It's not sticking to the dry patches that I've had, especially like around my nose, and for some reason right here in my where honestly, like usually where I'm really oily, it's been really dry. So I've actually been loving this. It doesn't really smell like much, so I like that, and I really like it. And I especially like using this at night. I use a little bit more, kind of like lather it on. I've been using it with my marula oil. Really good combination. So I've been absolutely loving that. Then in my FabFitFun box, which you guys saw, I got the Briogeo Rosarco Milk Reparative Leave-In Conditioning Spray. No sulfates, no silicones, no parabens. I've been really liking this. I've actually found it to be volumizing and detangling. And I've been using this every day, and it smells amazing. When I'm done with this, I absolutely see myself repurchasing this, and I mean, I didn't buy it in the first place. Well, it came in my FabFitFun box, but I still definitely would want to never be without this. I absolutely love it. I think it's one of the lightest conditioning sprays I've ever used, and I like that it's also a little bit volumizing, gives my hair a little bit of texture, a little bit of fullness, and I just love it. For foundation, the only thing that I have been using, oh my gosh, as I throw it, is my Lancome Benefit. Honestly, this is from years ago, you guys. It still matches. It doesn't smell bad. It's got SPF 30 sunscreen. I wore this every day in the Bahamas. My skin never got burnt, and it was out in the sun. My skin actually didn't even, like my face didn't even get very much sun. But I use this constantly. I love it. I was mixing this with the CoverGirl Clean Matte that I love, which is one of my favorites, but I don't have it. It's in my car, and I love it though. I love it. You guys have seen it. It's in the drugstore products you need video. I absolutely am in love with that, and I would mix this with that on my honeymoon. and that's what I wore every day. And until I like started filming again and did like a full face of makeup, I've been pretty much wearing this every single day. I'm in shade 2. I would be shade 1 right now. I was shade 2 on my honeymoon because I was a little bit self-tan, and I will be this in the summer, so I'm definitely going to keep that, but I might pick up a shade 1 for when I am later because it's so beautiful. Then, you guys, I have been loving this brush. This is such a weird favorite, but I have got a small face. Now, on camera, it might not look that small, but in person, I have a tiny head, hence a small face. I get made fun of for it. My sisters, my family, they think it's funny to make fun of me for my small face. Because of that, this brush is supposed to be a highlighting brush, but compared to my cheeks, this has become my perfect blush brush, because a lot of times the brushes that people use for blush are just too big for my face. And this is the Luxie 522 tapered highlighter brush. If you have a small face, I would highly recommend this for blush. I have been using this with my Too Faced Perfect Flush Blush in Peach Beach, which is like one of my favorite blushes like of all time. I absolutely love it. This is what I'll use all summer. I love this thing so much. Like, I expect to hit pan on this eventually. I will never get rid of this until I use it all because I love it, and then hopefully they still make them so I can buy another one. But this is my perfect blush brush, and this is my perfect blush, and they've been a match made in heaven. Then we have my favorite brow product, which I reviewed this in a drugstore try-on haul, and I did not like it very much. I thought it was kind of weird. It's kind of flimsy. The packaging isn't really sturdy, but I've looked past that because of how good of a job it really does do. And then on the other end, it has the brow gel, which is really the draw for me. I love that that's on the other end. I just think it's a compact 2-in-1 product, and I've been traveling a lot, so I've been taking this with me everywhere. I do wish that they made it in a shade darker that wasn't black. This is browning out, and I think their next darkest shade is black, and so I wish they had something in between because this isn't quite dark enough for me, so I do have to kind of really get in there, but I still really love it, and I think it does a really good job. My favorite bronzer this month, you guys, is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I love this. That's the only thing I'm wearing for bronzer today. I think it's such a pretty color. It's great for light to medium skin tones. Anything darker than that, or even like really dark medium skin tones, you're not going to get as much pigment or color probably as you want out of this, but it is a beautiful, beautiful bronzer, and it blends so easily and effortlessly. It's not too pigmented where beginners can still use it and you don't have to be afraid that you're going to get like this really dark, harsh brown line on your face. It's really flattering. I just absolutely love this bronzer, and I've gotten over the smell, which I told you guys in the original try-on haul video that it was kind of overpowering, but if you just use the bronzer and like not the blush and bronzer together, it's not that overpowering, and I really, really like it. Then this month, you guys, I have gone back to my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. I just love this. I've been using the shade medium though. I'll use light in the winter and medium in the summer, but because I was like self-tanned for my honeymoon, I tended to use medium more this month, and I absolutely love it. This is one of the best concealers out there. It's not super full coverage, so if you want a really full coverage concealer, I have one for you here, also from the drugstore. This is one of my favorites. But when I want something that just gives me a little extra coverage when I'm wearing this, like this is what I wore on my honeymoon, and it's kind of that natural glowy makeup, but gives you a little bit of extra coverage with the concealer, and that concealer helps with dark circles a lot. It's really, really good. Then my favorite full coverage concealer this month is definitely the Physicians Formula Insta Ready Full Coverage Concealer, you guys. This stuff is so good. It actually feels like mine's broken or something. I don't know, it's kind of like slanted funny. Oh, I don't know what happened to it. And now it's like slanted a little. Let's try to pump it out. Here's my one condition with this. It's really hard to pump, and when you do, you get a really big drop, which, look how far this goes. It could be like a foundation pump. You just don't need that much for your face, and so I always end up wasting product because it's so hard to pump out, but it is so good and I can't stop using it, and it is from the drugstore, so it's really affordable. So I love it, and I've been using it every single day. It's what I'm wearing today. It looks so great under the eyes. It stays put. It just does a really, really good job, and it's super full coverage, so I've been in love with that. And then my next favorite, this is kind of a weird favorite, but this is the Tweezerman eyebrow. It's like a razor, and I'm actually not sure. I feel like maybe this is like, it's a razor. I don't know, but I use this for my eyebrows. This is the easiest way to clean up your eyebrows on the go if you're in a rush. Hairs above your eyebrows, hairs even below, you can get under. I normally tweeze those, but it's really good for kind of getting some fuzzies around your brows when you don't have time to go to the salon to get them tweezed or plucked or threaded or waxed. I love having this on hand. You can kind of like brush them up and everything like that. So I don't know. I just love this. I've never talked about a favorites video, but I use this like at least every month, multiple times a month usually. I have been obsessed, you guys, with my CoverGirl Outlast Stay All Day Powder. I'm not using it every single time I do my makeup because it has been on the drier side, but I'm using it a lot. This color is in 830 light to medium. It's the perfect shade for my skin tone. So if you have skin tone that's similar to mine, if you know that you use same colors of foundation as me from previous videos and things like that, this will match you really well. I love it to set my face, set my makeup. It does really last all day. I don't have any problems with my makeup breaking down or being patchy, and I just absolutely love this powder so much. And then my favorite highlighter, I have gone back to this MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Superb, and I don't know if they make this anymore, you guys, but it is gorgeous. Like, oh my gosh. Seriously, can we just talk about that for a second? Yep. It's like a freaking metallic highlighter. It's so pretty. And I'm wearing this and a combination of KYLIEs today. So, bam, glowing from space. I did just go to MAC and I swatched a bunch of their highlighters, and I don't think this was one of them. So this might be limited edition. I'm really sorry if it is, but a lot of their highlighters were really beautiful, and there was one that really reminded me of this. So go into MAC, check it out, look for that kind of rosy, gold, pinky type highlight. That's the one you want, girl. My next favorite is the Elizabeth & James Nirvana Bourbon fragrance. It is the warm and spicy fragrance that I feel like I've been looking for my whole life, that just like fits my personality. It just like is me. It's like woodsy and musky, but a little bit florally. It's beautiful. I do not like the Elizabeth & James like black one. I like the bourbon one. It's like the brown. Love this fragrance so much. Cannot wait to buy that in the full size. My last two are lip favorites. I talked about this in the drugstore products that you need video. It is the Milani Keep It Clean Longwear Lip Color Remover. I absolutely love this. I have this with me everywhere, and I want to buy like more of them so that I can take it with me on the go. So I'm absolutely a huge fan of that. And then the Sexy Mother Pucker, which in my drugstore try-on haul, I did not try this, but I was really mad because somebody had swatched it. So I sanitized it, and I finally been able to use it. It's what I'm wearing today, and it's like a beautiful everyday pinky nude. Just totally gorgeous, in love with it, and so glad that I got that. So yeah, that is it for my March favorites, you guys. I will try to link most everything below. Hopefully I remember to do that for you guys. I know sometimes I forget and you guys get kind of mad at me. Hopefully I remember to link all these for you. I hope that you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you like favorites videos and you want to see more kind of like top 5, top 10 favorite high-end foundations, things like that. More favorite category type videos. That is how I will know what you guys want to see. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye. Did you lick all my lipstick off? Did you lick it off?